What's going on, everybody? This is Neil's Garage, and today I'm going to be doing the spark plugs in the Elantra. So why don't we just get started? So now we're going to start by unboxing every individual spark plug, a whole whopping 4 for this engine, and we're going to check them all. We're going to check the threads, check the porcelain, and check that nothing is cracked or damaged before we even start. Check the threads, check the porcelain, and I'm going to do that for every box right there. And now I'm going to grab my spark plug gapper, and I'm going to now adjust all 4 spark plugs to the proper gap. So why don't I go ahead and do that. So as you can see right here, this is a properly adjusted one, so now I'm just going to move on to the rest of them. Alright, so I found 2 that were too large of a gap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them over to my device and give them a light tap. Let's show you how that's done. Well, this one I over tapped a little bit, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bend the ground clamp just a tiny bit just to bring the gap open more. And then I'm going to go ahead and check it again. And once I'm happy with it, I'm going to call it good. Alright, so now we can go ahead and go back over to the car and start taking them out one by one. As you can see, I just waved no, 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 because there is dirt, and dirt is not good for your engine. So I'm going to go do is I'm going to try to get all the dirt that I can out and away from spark plug wires and coils. And I'm going to get my towel since I do not have compressed air, and I'm going to wipe around the coil plug before I pull it out. And then after I pull it out, I'm going to wipe around it again, and then I'm going to wipe the coil plug off. So why don't we speed this up a little. Since I don't have compressed air yet in the shop, what I found is a straw, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the straw down to the whole spark plug, and I'm going to blow it out, try to get the dirt, or if any dirt fell in there, I'm going to try to get it out. So after I do that, as you can see, I am now starting to loosen it and take it out. I do have to admit that before I recorded, I made sure that these would break loose, and this first one did. So now we're going to move on to the next step. So the problem I have now is I don't have an actual spark plug socket here. So what I use is a piece of fuel line to get onto the end of the spark plug to pull it out. Now we're going to take a dab at anti-seize and we're going to put it on the threads of the spark plug. And just a dab, you don't need to go too crazy with this stuff, because let me tell you, it does get everywhere. If you guys know about that life, you know. So after getting a nice dab on, put on the fuel line and start the spark plug by hand. Don't use your ratchet, because that's how you're going to mess up your threads. Start it by hand. By doing it like this, you'll know if it gets in there, because the fuel line will just pop off. And then you can go ahead and snug it up with your ratchet. Now when I like to do this, I like to get it tight by choking up on the ratchet, and then I'll go out to the end and give it like an eighth of a turn. No more. We're not breaking anything today. Wipe off the coil, put it back in, Hey, guess what? You did one. Now you can do all the rest of them. So why don't we speed through that now? Well, now after I am all done with the rest of them, I'm going to put the cover back on. And I'm going to fire it up, make sure she runs.
Well guys, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. I will be back for more.